Welcome guys to my kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a breakfast omelet. An omelet's a great way to start your morning off right, get it really done quick, 5 minutes or less. And there's tons of ways that you can make an omelet. Any types of meats, vegetables, and cheeses inside your omelet. Today I'm just going to be making a straight cheese omelet, and let's get started. So right now I'm going to start with 2 eggs. I'm going to get 2 eggs out of here and a couple slices of cheese. Okay. Got my eggs, got my cheese. It's real simple, real basic. Get a small mixing bowl. I like using a really small whisk. So we're going to crack some eggs into the bowl. There's 1 egg. Get all the egg whites in there. It's really healthy, really nutritious. Egg number 2. Got that on there, okay. Okay. Now this is when you want to add your seasoning. So I like using a little bit of salt and pepper just for flavor. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. Okay. Now we're going to stir this up. Get a nice little egg foam going. A lot of people sometimes like to add milk to their eggs. It just makes them a little bit more fluffier. But for me, I just like the eggs just straight yolks. No need for fluffiness, because when you make it fluffy, you lose some of the structure of the yolk, and that causes your omelet to fall apart when you're trying to fold it in half and stuff. So some people really don't like eggs in their omelets. Okay, we got a nice egg foam. Okay, now I'm gonna get a frying pan. Frying pan. Some people like to coat their frying pan with margarine, or some people like to use baking fat. I personally like to use vegetable oil. It just makes it nice and gives it a nice coating. So we're going to put that on the stove and let that preheat on a medium-high heat just to try to get it up to a really good temperature. Okay. Now once that's heating up, I'm going to pour my eggs in there, and then we're going to start cooking the omelet. Bring my slices of cheese over that I'm going to be using. Yeah, got a good temperature now on that. So we can add our eggs. Make sure it gets all the yolk in. And then for an easy cleanup, I like to just add water to the bowl now. Just so that when the yolks, when you cook the yolks again, it doesn't stick when you're cooking. Give it a little bit more heat. And then the smaller spatula you use, the easier it's going to be. So I like using really small spatula for these omelets in these small little 7-inch skillets. Now what we're trying to do with the skillet is, as we're heating it up, you'll notice there's a white ring around the skillet. And I just like working my eggs around, trying to build up a little like wall kind of thing. And then over time, I'll push that down, and it creates kind of like a rim around your omelet, and it tries to keep all the juices in. So I'm just going to work a rim around it. Get all that egg to dry up before I add my cheeses. Go back around, push it around again. Turn it down. Now that what I like to do sometimes is actually flip my omelet entirely inside out, kind of like a pancake. It just gives you a nice even coating, so you don't have like runny egg inside, and some people don't really like that. So try to flip this, flip your omelet, and this is what you can add your cheeses to then. So I'm going with 2 pieces of your standard regular American cheese that you get in the dairy aisle. You can use anything. You can use mozzarella, Parmesan, depending what type of omelet you're going with, what meat you're using. It all depends on your flavor and your choice of what you like to do. Also, if you wanted to, you could even do an egg white omelet. It's lower cholesterol, and egg whites, some people prefer egg whites just because it tastes better and you get the full taste of the meats and everything. So put the cheese in, let that melt a little bit. And as that's warming up, melting the cheese, I'm gonna get a plate out so we can plate this. Fold this over like so. Push it down, get the melted cheese. I like to flip it in the pan so you get golden on all sides. As you can see, it looks, you want kind of like a half moon shape, semicircle. Okay, this is done. So now we're gonna plate it. Plate the omelet, just slide it right out. And because I used vegetable oil, just slides right off the plate. Okay, heat's off. Let's cut into this to see how good it looks. Fork. Now it's steaming. It's really hot, really gooey cheese inside. So I'm just gonna. As you can see inside, you got a really nice melted cheese, and you got the layer of egg around the outside. So, really good meal. Tastes really good. Let's try this. It's really hot, but really get the full flavor of all the cheeses and nice consistency with the egg. So this is how you make an omelet. As I said before, you can basically customize it however to your taste. It took me a little bit more than 5 minutes, but it's a good way to start your day and a good breakfast if you're trying to go to class or off to work. Thank you. My name's Dan, and that's how you make an omelet. Have a good day.